to the fact that you are perhaps the mastermind behind the golden putter. So what is the backstory on that?
Well, the golden putter, that was never actually in the plan. It started on a beautiful day, last Thursday, I believe, me and Grohovac. We both have a lot of time on our hands right now. And we were sitting in the locker room, and we were discussing, there was a little mojo that we wanted in the dugout that we didn't have, and we thought about home run celebrations. We thought about a lot of different ones that probably are a little too provocative to mention right now. But we stumbled upon the idea of something with everyone doing something, and then I brought up putting because I feel like we could. And then we're thinking of Masters coming up, and I just think it's a funny and great way to like get really quiet and then really loud. So we stumbled upon that, and then Shane Sadeo, another guy who has a lot of time on his hands right now, said that he had one of those putt putters, which is actually where that gold putter came from, and he brought that in that day, and then I literally think we hit like 6 home runs the first day we did it. Kind of like last year when Rattlenbach started and we hit like 10. I literally think we hit 6 the first day we had it. So it's been a hit. Shout out to Nate Tobin for being the receiver right now. He has a big job right now, and he's done a really good job. So I'm proud of him.
So
he deserves some credit.
So is the putter actually gold?
Well, I don't know what carat it is as far as type of gold,
like
but
the color.
Yes. The putter.
Like gold.
Yeah, it's not like your Aggie ring. Okay. It's a little cheaper than that. No, I think it's from like Tiger Woods putt. I don't know,
okay.
But it is gold, I believe.
So
spray paint. I don't know.
So then you had to you guys have like a hole that Tobin holds, and you like.
Mm-hmm. So yes, our hole is due to like just the sheer lack of skill that some of our players have with putting. We do have to have a movable hole, and that's where Nathan Tobin comes into play. He's been great. He works hard on it. Works hard on it away from the field too. So he's been a big help to us for sure.
How good is your short game?
My short game's incredible, truly. When I can't hit the ball with a lot of club speed and ball speed, so I focused a lot on my short game in the past. I'd say about 3 to 4 months, and I've gotten really good. But there's still improvement that needs to be made. But the thing with me is if I hit a home run, which I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope so. It'd be cool if it happened this weekend. I'm going to tell Tobin to move, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just try to rip it with just where it's at and not have a movable hole. So we'll see. I don't know.
So
maybe I'll hit one.
Who's the best putter on the team when the hole doesn't?
Hensler's a good putter. Hensler's a sneaky, really good golfer. Dude can hit. You know who was a good golfer? Oschenbeck. Legit golfer. But I would say, in a really humble manner, I'd probably say myself.
How about your friend Jace?
Jace is terrible. Jace is literally god-awful. He is one of the worst golfers I've ever seen in my life. Putting he can do. He's like, I'd give him like a 4 out of 10 putting. As far as overall golf game, I don't think there's even a scale. It's like watching a dinosaur try to hold a golf club. It's incredible.
You mentioned just you guys in the locker room just trying to find something to get mojo going, and then results happen. Just how much of something like this can help a team with morale and just with confidence, just to add something fun into the process?
It's such a tough question to like quantify the answer to. Like I don't know. I think I'd be lying, and a lot of people would be lying if they said like that stuff was the answer, because to be honest, we've been trying to do that stuff all year to like try to keep it. But that's part of why we're still working so hard and showing up every day the same way we do every day, is because we keep it fun and we keep the culture that we have, and we like being around each other, and we keep that even when we weren't doing great and when we were kind of in the dumps. So I don't know, to answer your question. I know that it makes being around the facility a lot more fun, and if you have that, you usually have a lot more buy-in. So I can definitely say that. But as far as it coordinating the wins and losses, man, I don't know. But I do know that it makes being around all 40 guys a lot more fun, and you enjoy being around each other, which is a really key important of this. So, yeah.
Was the series win last week just a little bit sweeter because of last year?
I got asked that a few days ago by my parents, and I didn't know how to answer, because, like, yes, I guess objectively it was cool because they kicked our butt in the Natty, but it kind of feels like every series with this team, like we two show up kind of the same manner. Like everyone looks at last weekend and thinks it's some miraculous thing, but when you show up and work every single day, no matter what the results are, that's what can happen, is when it finally you see it kind of come to fruition a little bit. And everyone's acting all surprised, and it's like, we knew we had this all year long. It's just that we hadn't seen it come to fruition. And so for it to happen is definitely awesome, but I don't know if it felt any sweeter that it was against them. You know what I mean? If we did that this weekend or the 2 weekends before against Kentucky, it probably would have felt pretty damn sweet too. So.
How big do you feel like last night's game was, just being able to carry that momentum from the weekend over to a midweek that, not saying y'all would overlook it, but it can be in the grand
It can definitely, yeah.
SEC play. So just how big was that win last night to see the offense just continue to produce?
Yeah, I think exactly that. Seeing the offense continue to produce, which midweeks are weird. Like, everyone acts like they're such a big discrepancy, but that's what midweeks are. Midweeks are scrappy. They're different pitching. It's just midweeks can get really weird. You saw it last year a lot. We won by 1 run almost every single one of them. So it's huge. It's, to answer your question, it's huge to continue doing what we did, not just hitting, but defensively, playing clean baseball, not many errors. So it's absolutely massive to answer your question, and it's hard to not think about this weekend after last weekend. But yesterday, all we were worried about was that game. So that's why we succeeded. So it was great.
I asked you a lot of questions about golf, so who do you have winning the Masters this week at Augusta?
If I was a betting man, which I'm not.
I'm currently in motion.
I'm not. I would probably say I'd like Rory to complete the career Grand Slam. I'd love to see him do it. He's having a tough time with his divorce and stuff, so it'd probably be a good thing for him to win. His kid's really cute though. Other than him, I'd like to see Bryson. I think Bryson's made a big comeback in the YouTube game and the TikTok game, so I'd like to see him. But yeah, we'll see. I honestly, part of me wants to see Pat Reed just for the sake of everyone hating him and him winning, but we'll see. I want to see some controversy happen. That's all. That keeps me happy. All right.